Hey everybody, Coach Imran Nalawala here of Walaway and the Walaway. So just wanted to give you guys a quick breakdown of our last game. The Ball Wallas had a game last Sunday, which was game 2. We won, but there were a lot of things that happened during the game which we can improve on, meaning we can get better. So we're going to take a look at a few examples now and cover how we can get better as a team. All right, so you see here the ball was loaded on one side. All right, so you see he initiated the pass over here to number 18, Mu'adh. But look at all the people that are open. Look at number 91, look at number 3. And you see we have 4 of the defensive team loaded up on one side, while we have 3 of our players wide open. Now, what could our players have been doing a little bit better? So right before this pass, let's look at it one more time. So you see it's already starting here, right? The defense is starting to shift over. Our big man is establishing himself in the post, and our other guys are kind of just hanging out. All right, he's a little stuck. Now, what I would have preferred is number 18 move in a little bit closer to make that pass easier and maybe even get ready for a shot. Step into your shot, get low, have those knees ready, and just go up with the shot, or catch and blow by and drive. Or we could have fed the post. He's much taller than the defense. And from there, he could have pivoted and turned, found 18, found number 3, or found number 91. All right, a lot of over dribbling. Okay. A lot of passing, which is good motion offense. Players are supposed to pass and cut, which they're doing. But remember, the point of this offense is to score. We still want to score, guys. This is how we're going to beat the other team. So we can keep passing the ball around aimlessly, or we can attack the gaps, right? So one thing that you see is these guys, when they catch, they're not really looking to score. They're not really looking to have their knees ready and bent and their hands up, ready to catch the ball and shoot. Nor are they looking to just blow by their defender and try to get an and one or try to get an easy attempt at the basket. All right, so fed the post. Just need the big man to pivot a little bit, put the ball down. Todd could have gone up with that shot, reckless pass. But now finally, what do we have? Excellent, exactly what we needed, right? We almost had a turnover. Maybe that caused him to get a little bit desperate. So I believe number 91, Abdu, he caught the ball and he drove and he got fouled. Sometimes you just, as I say, you have to put your head down and attack. The point of the 4 out, 1 in motion offense is to attack when we find opportunities to. And if we look at just the 30 seconds of this clip, 40 seconds or so, there were plenty of opportunities to attack. Okay, good. We're pushing the ball. What I like to see. All right. It's right in the middle where you want to be. Good pass. Found the open guy. All right. Guys are passing and cutting again, which is good. But we're getting stuck again now in terms of just passing the ball. Okay, we fed the low paint, the low post. And exactly what we wanted, right? Pass with the purpose. Big man number 99 established himself in the low post. Very deep in the low post. He went up. He missed a shot. But then he got his own rebound and he put it back up. So when we do and we run a particular offense, it has to be intentionally and with a purpose. And in this case, it worked out. All right, number 91 is trying to disrupt the ball handler, which I like. All right. Okay, let's look at that again. What's the issue here? Let's look at it again. So some of the guys are playing up close. Some of the guys are sagging off. So let's look at, we got Abdu, who's now in a position to help, but he was really close to his guy. We got Kurt, who's playing really close to his guy. We got Tim a little bit back. We got Todd a little bit back. And we got Muad a little bit back. Now let's see what happens. Now because of the way Todd is recovering, he's left this entire side open for a drive. Now we see one person who's in the help, or potentially is going to be in the help position. And since he's closing out, he might get beat. He's got to be there to help. And let's see if that's what happens. All right, so we see he is starting to help. He did get beat. Tim, our big man, is trying to help as well. So we got lucky. The big man deterred the shot, but Muad has to rotate a little bit earlier. So what I see is this could have been a very easy entry pass, even a very easy lob, right? Lob could have gone straight over into the big man. He's already deep in the post. You see people are giving him attention. So Kurt is going to be open right over there in the corner. But let's see how the play unravels. Okay, so we fed him, but we fed him when he's covered by about 4 guys. We got our guys open. Good shot. He misses it. No problem, but good open shot. And we were in position for the offensive rebound, so it worked out. That's why timing, execution, and positioning, very important. Good pressure by Kurt. Good pressure by Kurt. Good pressure. A little bit late with the help. Got fouled, sent to the line. Todd should have rotated a little bit earlier. Remember, if we got the big man as help or in the middle, that's a little bit different. He's going to deter those shots. But we had the shortest player on the team, our point guard, who got beat. Someone's got to cover that middle area. It's the most dangerous spot on the court. Even at that point, if they push it out to the corner and they make a three, we'll have to decide what to do at that point. Very weak closeout. Very weak closeout. Did not rush. Did not use his hands. Did not close out hard. Nice catch in the middle. And there we go, straight to the foul line, right? Sometimes we know what we have to do. We just fail to do it often. So in this case, good positioning from Tim from the get-go. No reason to hesitate, guys. We're running a 4-out, 1-in motion, but the point is to score, and the point is to get the easiest basket possible. So if we got number 99, the big man, the 7-footer right in the middle, feed it to him. All right, we see, again, we run two offenses primarily. A 1-3-1, which means a person in the high post, and then we run the 4-out, 1-in. Look at this situation right here, right? I haven't seen how this play unravels yet, but we got Abdu, who's a little bit too high up, meaning he has to be further involved in where the action is going to happen. We got Amudi, Omar, in a good spot because, you know, it could be a swing where Abdu gets it and then goes to Amudi. Amudi could also, at this point, everybody's eyes are on the point guard. Very easy opportunity for a backdoor cut, and that's an easy pass. That's a nice bounce pass or a jump, high pass, get it right to him. Tim can get back in the post, put his hands up, catch a very easy pass high up. And we got Muad in the high post in the 1-3-1, who is standing there. He's in the right position, but he could ask for the ball in a little bit more direct and overt way, get in the position, get the hands up. I haven't seen how this unravels yet, so let's take a look at it. Okay, so nothing as of yet. Now look at the defense. The defense now are back to where they want. We got a guy cheating. Again, a guy in the high post who's essentially just standing there, right? Got to move around, got to have your hands up, got to communicate. Omar putting some good pressure on the ball handlers, which I like. I like for our guys to pick up people either full court or half court. We see man defense right now, a long shot. Good. It went in, no problem, right? The contest was there. Our guys were in good position for the rebound. Sometimes you got to live with those shots. Got to push the ball. Got to be a little bit more aggressive there. Okay? We're swinging. We're cutting. We're replacing. We're filling. Nobody's hands are up. Nobody's really asking for the ball. Nobody's moving around at this point except the point guard. Look at everybody just standing around, right? Bad pass by Abdu. Could have had a couple different options there. Let's go back to it. It could have been an easy entry pass. This is where, look at where the defender is. Swing the ball to your left. Nice bounce pass that goes in this way. He catches it. He can actually turn around really quickly, shoot it, or drive to the basket. If he turns around after he catches it and drives, this guy's helping. This guy's open for the lob, right? We also have Omar here to help Abdu out, but we went with the bad pass instead. A very high lob where we didn't need it. These guys are running. These guys are putting pressure. Nice contest, nice block. And now we're pushing the ball. Excellent. And there's a foul, right? This is what happens when you play hard. Shout out to Todd's parents, always keeping our stats and taking score and making sure we get the data that we need to get better. So shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Nava, I believe their last name is. Muad pushing the ball. Okay, nice pass, nice thought process. Omar bobbled it a little bit. But I always tell you, when you get into the heart of the defense, this is where you can make magic happen, right? This is the most vulnerable area. This is why I like the 1-3-1, getting a man in the high post. Now look at the defenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys looking at one person. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 people who are open. Let's see what we do here. Almost a turnover, not decisive enough. We waited a little bit too long for that, right? Turnover. This is why we practice the fundamentals. This is why we practice dribbling with our head up, always being alert, knowing where we are on the court and knowing where our teammates are. I know I'm being a little bit critical, but we have to in order to learn. Just got crossed a couple of times there, Omar. Got to be a little bit more disciplined and get lower. got the block, but we don't want to rely just on the block, guys. We want to rely on good position defense. We want to rely on good position defense, right? And putting ourselves in the situation where we don't have to rely on the block, because most times we're not going to get it, or we're going to get the foul called against us. All right, so we see we're in the 4 out, 1 in. Replacing, cutting. Now we got 2 guys. Maybe we're in the 1-3-1 at this point. But again, we're not really doing anything properly, right? Muad is in a good position. Probably could have got him the ball earlier. Todd is open now, where this guy doesn't know if he wants to guard Todd or the big man. Got to get ready for that shot. Have those hands up. Abdu got to dribble with those eyes up. See, you try to do a chest pass to Omar, where that could have been an easy bounce pass to Todd. So let's look at that. That kind of penetration when we are much more athletic than these guys and quicker than these guys. This type of deep penetration by one player on 5 guys is not acceptable. So let's see what leads to this penetration. So you see Todd, the way you're in your defensive stance is you're giving him the middle. So you might think, okay, this guy's a right-handed player, let me force him left. Or if he's a left-handed player, let me force him right. But you got to still be cognizant of the middle. You're sagging back, you're off to one side. He saw an opening. And look at our defenders because they're worried about their guys. So the sea has parted and his destination is very close and clear. Right? And everybody was left to collapse. That collapse was a little bit late as well. And that led to an open shot. They missed it because our 7-footer detracted them. But we still gave them good position and we gave up the offensive board multiple times. We're not boxing out. We're not calling shot. Terrible closeout by both players. Terrible closeout. Not quick enough and no hands to contest the shot. So right now we're relying on luck. And our 7-footer to clean things up for us. Good take, good take. Sometimes is what I mentioned in the beginning of this footage. What you need sometimes is just for a guy to put his head down and drive hard. You'll get, in this sense, in this example, he got everything we wanted. He got a drive, he made the shot, and he got the foul. So whether it's 1-3-1, 4 out, our 14 that we run, it doesn't matter. Drive, guys. Drive or be confident in your shots. Be ready for the shots. Good post position. I didn't really see what happened. He misses the bunny. He gets his rebound because he's so much taller than everybody. Everybody else is just kind of standing around waiting to see what happens. We're kind of getting a little complacent because we have one guy doing a lot of the work. We have to be able to help him out in crashing those boards, even if it's 1 or 2 guys. Nice drive. Nice drive. No problem. See, what did I just say a minute earlier? Sometimes you got to be able to catch and rip, right? And in this case, Muad did it, got to the basket. Got to the basket and got a foul. So just some advice, guys. And you know my style. I call out bad behavior. Todd, love him, excellent player. I don't like when our players talk to the guys in the audience. This is not the NBA. We're still learning the game. We got to be disciplined at all times. We got to be locked in. And if you're busy having conversations with people in the audience, you're not paying attention to what's happening in the court. So at this point, this is the 4th quarter. The game is close. I'm not sure if we were down at this point or not, but we were down for a little bit, for a possession or 2. Again, we got 2 guys that could have very good positioning, right? Muad and Tim. And I made a video prior to this video about how to play in the post. We got to get assertive when we're in the post, guys. You got to have your hands up. You got to seal the guy. Use your leg to push through his body to create space. We got to make it easy for our point guards to get us the ball. And guys, point guards, everything can't be a chest pass. Sometimes fake low, go high. Go high, bounce pass, right? Look away, pass the ball. Let's see what happens here. And my mistake, even though it was a chest pass, it's actually what we are supposed to be doing, and it worked out. So case in point, we got to do this at the beginning of the games. Again, gave him deep positioning. We gave him an open lane. He missed a layup, no problem. And we just turned it over again when we could have gone up by a higher lead. So sometimes we want to push the pace and push the ball, but we got to remember our personnel. Can my guy get to that ball? Am I leading him like a quarterback to a receiver? Again, we're giving these guys ample time to get into the lane, which is not good because they may get the foul call. All right, so let's see what happens here. All right, we got some good. Good, he's going to pop it out there. We got one more right there. Excellent. Could have gone up a little quicker, Muad. Could have gone up a little quicker. Nonetheless, good movement, good positioning by all of you guys, and good ideas. And I think the ball is not ours, surprisingly. that looked like that should have been our ball. It wasn't, but this is why when we get the first opportunity, we got to be able to turn around and put the ball quick up. Nothing like we catch, then we step out and do a one-handed Dirk Nowitzki move. We don't need to do that. Kurt, you got to turn around, brother. No need to have your back to the guard. All right. We see the middle's open for them again. They pop it out. We're sagging back a little bit on defense, some of us. Not sure why. Good rebound by Tim. And I don't know what happened to my cameraman here. Looks like we scored, so I'm happy with that. Got to help out. Yep, good rotation by Tim. Good block. Now let's see what we do. Abdu, got to either take that shot or drive it. You do that. Miss the shot. So that's a bunny, right? Unacceptable, but we allow for those to happen sometimes. We can't miss those open layups, right? Those can change the game for us. Again, relying a lot on our big man to block shots and deter shots. Good pass. Good three. Didn't fall. Did he get his own rebound? Yes. So at that point, Abdu, you want to rectify your mistake, but we got a couple guys who are outside. Maybe pop it out. Maybe pass the ball out to them. Again, we're sagging back a little bit. We're so worried about one or two players that we're collapsing at the wrong time, whereas we should just be more disciplined defensively. This is what happens, guys, when we dribble penetration, when we give that up, right? One smart move, he dished it off, no look pass. The guy had an easy layup because we left number 18 there to rotate and to contest the shot. Good positioning by Tim. Should have got that ball quicker. Waited a little bit too long, and that's why it was intercepted. And then we had to foul, and I think this is where we went down, where we lost our lead. And eventually, we won the game, but too many mistakes, too many mental mistakes, guys. So good defense by Omar and Todd. Unfortunately, the whistle went against you. No problem. I like that type of pressure. I didn't really see where the foul was. Shout out to the chief over there. But this is where there's about 30 to 45 seconds left. It's about a 1-point game, and it comes down to free throws and mistakes, right? So a couple mistakes here, right? Earlier we see, and I'm going to be honest, we saw a play where Kurt, our point guard, had the ball, and he didn't give it up, and he got fouled, and a couple of our players were a little upset because they thought he should have swung the ball. He's a high percentage free throw shooter. He went to the line and he made his shots, right? Last game, 2 games ago, he was 9 for 10 on the foul line. Here, we could have held the ball, and instead we gave a pass to an open cutter. Not a bad idea always, but what happened here? He missed it, not the best pass, and quite honestly, Omar could have made a better attempt at getting to the ball. He misses it, but he doesn't get back in the play, and this gives the opposing team a last-second shot to at the basket to win the game, right? And potentially they got fouled. I don't think it was a foul. They thought it was a foul. The refs didn't call it. But you never want to leave it to the refs. You never wanted to leave it to last-second miracles. So this play right here, let's take a look at it one more time. Good defense, right? Good defensive effort by our guys. But this is where we always have to be able to, again, no real reason to put ourselves in that situation. And look what happens. He thinks he gets fouled. There's no foul. They complain. We get away with a 1-point victory, right? So it might sound like very critical criticism, guys. But of course, you guys are getting better. There's improvements every game. But my job as a coach is to continue teaching you guys and to make sure you keep getting better. So some things we covered was our defensive rotations. Some of the things that we could have done. Some of the things that we covered were our defensive rotations, feeding the ball into the post to Tim or Muad in the 1-3-1 much quicker, but also guys in the post. You can't just stand around here like this posting. Hands up, hands out, sealing your defender, right? Trying to aggressively get that ball. When we pass the ball in the 4-out, 1-in-motion offense, we're not passing aimlessly. Great, ball movement looks great on camera, but we're moving the ball because we really want to get penetration. We want to get a line drive to that basket, or we want to get an open shot. And on defense, communication, picking up your guy properly, being defensively disciplined so we don't allow dribble, drive, penetration from the other team. So guys, Coach Imran Alawala from Walaway. Hopefully you guys learned. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.